So 1 for the whites, 2 for the blues, 3 for the reds. Main points you get. Head on, go to the reds.
Nice control, 9. Good girl. Be close. Well done. Nice. Keep count. Well done, good feet. 20. Yeah. Whatever the first person says.
Okay, 10 more seconds. Get as many points as we can.
Go, go, go! 5,
29.
4, 3,
31.
2, can you do another one? 1, and time!
So, put your hand up if you got more than 5 points. Fantastic. More than 10.
Easy.
More than 15. More than 20. More than 25. 30. 35.
Hello.
40.
Hi, Isabel.
Sorry, guys.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time.
You need to hold it by the hood and then I'll be able to get it. Does he smell lovely, does he?
Oh, it's a side. If you get anything taken off, you come on, it's goal. Oh, it's go.
Oh, hi Virgil, we're here today at that McDonald's Fun Football. Just how important is this sort of thing to the kids who are here?
Very important, obviously. This is my third session now, and every time it's so good, and obviously to make not only the kids' day, for me as well. Seeing them happy, seeing them smiling, and actually listening and taking it all in, means a lot. And I know that I can make a difference to the kids. And I remember when I was younger as well, and for example, I was in the academy of Willem II, and I remember I was 8, 9, and the first team players came in and watched the training sessions back then, and it gives you such a boost. And I know that we can make an impact, and that's why I'm very much glad and happy that I'm part of the McDonald's Fun Football campaign. And it's an amazing thing that they're offering, for 500,000 kids all over the UK, fun football, and that's why I'm really pleased to be part of it. It's a long answer, but
That's all right.
I'm really happy about it.
Yeah, it's so important for kids of all ages to get some sort of exercise and stuff. I mean, as a parent yourself, you know that. I mean, obviously, it's important that kids get this opportunity and be active.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, times and generations are changing, and obviously when I and maybe the older generation were younger, you played a little bit more outside than what you see right now, and that's why it's amazing that McDonald's is offering this to the youth, to the kids, and you know, it gives you so much back as well if you're outside, out and about, and you know, being together with friends, other kids, and learning so many stuff in what helps through life, and yeah, it's just a good thing.
I remember when you won the Carabao Cup, you took it home to show your kids. How impressed were they? I mean, you're their dad, but do they see you as Virgil the dad, or do they appreciate you as a footballer and the influence you can have on other people?
Yeah, like obviously I'm still Papa. That's the main thing, and that's what's the most important thing for me in life. But obviously, especially the eldest and my second one, they're getting more and more into it. Especially my eldest, you know, she's turning 10 in the summer, and yeah, she's very active as well, by the way. So she does a lot of sports, and she's actually quite athletic and good, and my second one as well. And so it's always nice, and obviously they get a lot more knowledge of what's happening, and also the role I got for the club, and yeah, they really enjoy that as well. But at the end of the day, I'm still Papa. That's the most important thing.
Moving on to some bigger youngsters, we've got a few come through the Liverpool team this season. I think in particularly like Colin Bradley scored his first international goal against Robbo's team. That's been a major boost this season to help what has been a difficult time squad-wise.
Yeah, and obviously with the amount of injuries we had, obviously with 2 players leaving in January for their respective countries, you know, other players had to step up, and obviously all the youngsters did, in my opinion, outstanding. Obviously it's not easy to come in and to be showing your quality that quickly and be open and free, but obviously the environment at the moment is giving them that opportunity, and you know, it's good to see, and I really enjoy that. I really enjoy their development, and they all have to remind themselves that it's only a start, you know, and I think they're at the right club at the right time as well to keep doing what they are doing, and everyone has to play their part. It doesn't matter if you are 18 or 33 or what else. Everyone has to play their part on and off the pitch, and that's what's happening now as well.
As captain, are you Papa to them as well in the dressing room?
No, I'm not that. Well, listen, I know I have a big role, and I know I'm the captain, and I really enjoy that responsibility as well, and I really enjoy that. You know, the job on hands that I have, not only on the pitch, but obviously definitely off the pitch as well. But also what comes with it is obviously the responsibility that I have to the club, and that doesn't even, you know, that goes far beyond in Liverpool. It goes around the world, and that's something I really enjoy, and I won't take for granted, because this situation is a special situation for myself as a player, to be the captain of Liverpool, to be important for the club since the day I've walked in at the club, and obviously be the captain of Holland. It's what dreams are made of, and I really appreciate that. I won't take any of that for granted, and that's why I really enjoy it.
How would you describe your captaincy? You're obviously quite collected and calm on the pitch, and sometimes fairly laid back. But how are you as a captain? What's your style?
Well, I think that laid back doesn't particularly see on the pitch, if I'm actually honest. Obviously, I'm quite vocal, and you see me shouting and doing all sorts of signs. But it's more that I rather have a good atmosphere outside of the pitch. You know, I want everyone to feel comfortable. I want everyone to feel happy and express themselves in the best way possible. Because if everyone is in their happy place, we can get the best out of each one of them. And obviously, other than that, you know, you have to keep I don't say regime is the right word, but you have to follow the principles of the club, of the team, what the manager wants from the team, and obviously that standard has been set already over the last couple of years. With obviously our previous captain Jordan Henderson was outstanding, and I've learned a lot from him. And but obviously, you know, I do things also in my own way, and so you take things from what he, for example, done and what other captains in my career have done, and then do it in my own way as well, in my own things that I really enjoy and want from my team. And personally, I think the club is in a great place, and I just try to do my bit in it as well to keep that.
Laid back criticism.
No, I know.
Just the casual.
Yeah. I think the calmness that that I think that I want in life personally, that I try not to stress about the small things that doesn't really should have an influence on your state of mind. I think that's something I really try to also implement in the group and focus on what we can. Where we have influence on, and that's obviously our performances, and outside the pitch it's all about respect and being humble and just work as hard as you can. But I think that is already a principle at the club for so many years, and that's also one of the reasons I wanted to join the club. So I just carry on what the club is all about.
With those standards being so high, but you haven't had many this season. When defeats come, how did they make you feel? That they still hurt as much as they always did?
Horrible. Yeah, it is like that. And obviously, like you said, it didn't happen too many times this year, but still, I'm a winner. And even when I was the age of these kids, if I lost a challenge or lost a game, I could definitely be angry about it. And but that's, I think, also something good. You wanna make sure you have that mentality, and I think it's also needed to try to get to the top, but also stay at the top.
And that's going to see you through to the end of the season. Big finish. We ask you every week, I know, but it's now we're into April.
Yeah.
It's time to focus down.
Yeah, I know it's getting exciting, and I've mentioned it before as well. I think if you thought about it a year ago, obviously in a bit of a transition, change of play, and obviously after that it went much better. But to think about where we are right now, and what we are doing, what we're achieving, and what we achieved so far already this season, everyone would have taken it in both hands and enjoyed a lot. And that's what we have to do. It's the last part of the season. There's 2 months left, if I'm correct. So listen. Just enjoy every game. There will be moments of nervousness, and there will be difficult moments. There will be games where we are struggling. But it's about going and never give up and enjoying every moment of it. And let's see where it brings us to the end of the season. There's no guarantees, but I really want to make sure that everyone is enjoying the fact that we are where we are. Every team in the league would love to be in the position that we are, and that's what you sometimes have to remind yourself for. And well, it's not easy. But I try to make sure that I have my part to play in that as well. I know that, and I try to do that as well. For me personally, I want to enjoy every bit of it as well. These are the times you want to be a football player. You're playing for, obviously in this case the Premier League. To win that again would be unbelievable, and especially also in the way we did it, especially after the season we had last year. So let's see. It's gonna be a tight one.
Just finally, then, you've been in 2 horse races for the title. This one looks like a 3 horse race. Does that make it more difficult?
It's difficult anyway. These other teams are very consistent as well, and like I said, I think a couple of questions before, I think we only can influence on what we are doing, and that's the main thing. We have to take it as we did in the other title races, as one game at a time, and that's been the key to success that we had. And now we have a big one on the weekend, then we recover, and then obviously the chaos start again, with those games coming thick and fast. But it's about making sure you're ready for the game ahead of you. Do everything in your power to recover and make sure you're ready for the next one. That's a cycle that will keep going until the last day of the season, and then you have hopefully a very good Euros and a good break.